Ah, you're back, are you? How much have you filled in your Pokedex? May I see it? Let's see. I've caught 66 Pokemon. That is some impressive feat right there. Okay. What's the favor that you want to ask of me? Recently, there have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Since I can't do it, I'd like to ask you in my place. Alright. That's not a bad thing to ask for, I suppose. Favoring me over you all the time? Please, dude. Really? What's your Pokedex progress? I would like to know. Okay. And that's done. Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon. Alright, and so he upgrades our Pokedex. This time, you really must work hard towards filling your Pokedexes. I urge you to make them the best and the most complete of all time. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot to ask for, if you ask me. Okay. So that's basically a hint of where to go next now. Alright, anyway, welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. And you're gonna be wondering, well, if you are a most recent viewer, you're gonna be wondering, what is this? Well, 6 years ago, exactly 6 years ago, as I'm recording this, it will not be exactly 6 years ago, it'll definitely be more than a year ago, like a year and a month, or something like that. But the point is that, very, very long time ago, I did LP this game, and, I don't know, I don't actually know if I showed any of this stuff off right here, so if I did, then well, we're gonna be doing this again. But that actually brings to what I'm going to bring up here. So I did LP this game 6 years ago. And one of the things that I did mention during that LP is that I was going to cover the post-game content, the Sebi Islands, which is the whole other region that this game features that the original Gen 1 game doesn't offer. And so I was gonna do that. And so I said I was gonna do it soon, but like not right away. And so a year after I got around to, well, a year after the LP completed, I got around to actually making content, or to actually recording content of the post game. And so yeah, you know, 2015 comes in. I managed to actually get around to start recording it. However, there was one major problem that prevented me from actually releasing the project, and that is that I had a major video corruption on one of the video files, on one of the episodes during the post-game content, and I noticed that way too late, pretty much. And so, as a result, if I was going to pretty much redo the post-game content, that would require me to pretty much beat the game all over again, and that wasn't really something I wasn't up to doing for a while. And so I just pretty much held off on doing this entire post-game content entirely, pretty much. And so now here we are, and let's see. Who do I want to temporarily not have here? I guess Isaiah? But now here we are, you know, 5 years later after that corruption, I finally have my save file again. Well, not really. It's not exactly the same. As you can see, all my Pokemon here. Well, I tried to make all my team members pretty much similar to, well, as similar as possible to my LP file. Like I have the same. I'm still using the same Pokemon, but the levels might be different, stats might be different, and then most importantly, my items might be different as well. So I try to keep everything the same as possible, and this is what I got. So. Yeah, so now we finally get to be able to do the post-game content. I did receive a comment in between that time that I didn't do the Sevi Islands, asking, like, calling me out, saying, "Ha ha ha, you liar! You the playlist description said that you were going to do the post-game that you're going to do the Sevi Islands. It was going to end all the way up to the Sevi Islands." And that's exactly what my description said. My playlist description said. If you were to go to the playlist and read the description of it, I did say that. But like I said, I had a video corruption that prevented me from actually doing it. So, or that prevented me from releasing the content. But here I finally am, and you know, it's gonna be super awkward, you know, coming back to a project I did 6 years that I did 6 years ago, and finally actually be able to fulfill what I originally said I was going to do. Because you don't see that very often from many people. But here I am, finally gonna do it. So, you know, if you're going to be watching through the videos all at once, then you're gonna notice a very significant change in quality. Like, you know, I'm using a much different software to record the game, and well, my style is just a lot different than what I had 6 years ago. But anyway, here we go. So this is the Sevi Islands. It's basically a whole nother region. As you probably may have recalled, we were here for a little bit. We had a somewhat mandatory quest that we had to do here, where we had to go to 3 Island and solve a PC problem. I guess that's what it was. And we did solve it, and now we're back because there's actually more stuff that we can look at here. There's more stuff now that we have beaten the game, and I'm actually not going the right way. There's actually I know I definitely did this in the LP, but I didn't do it. And well, if you are just tuning in, then well, you get to see all exclusive content here. I guess that's what it is. As you can see, here's the part where you can actually catch Moltres, and as you can see on this save file, I do not have I did not get some of these items. It turns out that you actually don't need Rock Smash in order to do this. I was kind of... Yeah, you actually don't need Rock Smash in order to in order to actually go through this whole place. But if you want to get the items, then you do. But actually, we're at the point where we actually do need Rock Smash in order to get far in here. Like, that's not an exaggeration. You do need Rock Smash in order to explore pretty much this part right here. So, woo! We punched through at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we haul back at the warehouse. Understood? Oh, and what are the passwords? There are actually 2 passwords, okay. Goldine need log? What? What does that mean? This Snoop's been listening in! Oh, busted. Ha ha ha. Oh boy. But yeah, like I said, my movesets are not going to be the same here. But, well, let's see what happens. Well, that's why you gotta watch where your surroundings before you say stuff. Haven't you thought of that? Why do I have to win? Sorry? Was I supposed to lose? Develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. Okay, but you're not even stopping me, so you know that makes me even more curious to know why I shouldn't step in here. So let's go inside. All right, interesting. Alright, so there are some strength boulders in here. Wait, what? I can't... What? There... Yeah, well, I guess I can. Oh, wait, maybe this room doesn't have any boulders. Okay. Maybe that makes sense, but this room definitely does, I'm pretty sure. Alright, but anyway, now we're into a different part of Mount Ember that we haven't been into before. So, rather than trying to recall what Pokemon I have or have it went over, because it has been a very long time since I have taken notes for this game, I'm just going to go over a list of Pokemon that you can find. So, here in this is what's known as the Ruby Path. This is, you can find Geodudes, Machops, Machokes, Slugma. Slugma is probably a new one. And then you can find Graveler and Slugma's evolved form, which is Magcargo. So, that's nice. Alright, so head down this ladder over here, and we have some more strength boulders to push. Man, with me been doing modern LPs over the past year or so, it's definitely quite a transition going into a game like this, after you know, after doing so many modern LPs. Like, I've been LPing Wii U / Switch games a lot, and we're going way back now, back to the Game Boy Advance. And I don't know, it's just a kind of crazy how things change over time, but that's not important. All right. I guess I gotta do this again. Okay, yeah, we were able to get out. That's fine. Okay. And wow, I gotta do this? Man, that's no fun. Alright. So we head down here, and whoa, what is this? Okay. So if you're wondering what this is Braille, which is a thing that you most commonly see when blind people are trying to read stuff. And so what you see in this whole room is pretty much a translation of, well, like the alphabetical translation of the Braille. But after going deep in here, we can get a ruby. And what is this? So for anyone who cannot actually read what this says, I have the translation up right now. It says, everything has meaning, existence has meaning, being alive has meaning, use dreams, use power. What could that mean? Alright, but I guess now we can get out of here. So, let's go ahead and get out of here. I could use my escape rope. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll use my escape rope, because it does take a while to get out of here. So, let's use one. Alright. So that just took us out, but that didn't exactly take us all the way out. We just gotta get out of here, and we did get out of here. So we go ahead and fly back to one island. And now that we got the ruby, we gotta go ahead and give it back to Cilio. Well, not give it back to him. He never owned it in the first place, but we were gonna give it to him. And wow, he placed a ruby right in there. Such nice detail. Okay, one more giant favor. What could that be? While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. Really? I never would have guessed. May I have your ferry pass and the town map? Okay. Ooh, an extra page? This is my own ferry pass. It will let you get to all the Sevi Islands. Okay, so then why can't you do this all on your own? That's what I'm confused about. Alright, healed up, and I actually got a different Pokemon out of my PC. And there is a reason for that. So we're gonna go ahead and now we can go to 4 Island along with these other islands right here. I'm going to explore the next island that we haven't explored, which is 4 Islands. So let's go ahead and go. Oh, hello. What are you doing here in the Sevi Islands? I don't know. What are you doing here? That's my question. Copying you? What? Says who? Your Pokemon egg? What, we got an egg in here? Huh, yeah, thank you. I saw someone we both know on this island. Why don't you go look around if it makes you curious? Really? Somebody that you know? Why don't you just tell me who? Instead of just... whatever. I guess we better do it, since apparently he's so stubborn in not telling me. Wow. That's crazy. Ooh, daycare man. Wait, we have another daycare in here? Man, there's 2 daycares in this game? Okay, so the difference between this daycare and the other daycare is that this daycare you can deposit 2 Pokemon in, and which potentially leads to breeding. And when you breed, you can get a Pokemon egg, and then you can get a pretty rare Pokemon from the egg. There's more details about it, but it's like super complicated, and I'd rather not go in too depth into that right as of right now. So while you're surfing on this water, you can actually find some. This is the part where you can actually find Gen 2 Pokemon. This is the reason why Professor Oak upgraded our Pokedex. It's just so we can actually fill in data for Pokemon. As you know, this is a Gen 3 remake of the Gen 1 games Red, Blue, and Yellow, mainly Red and Blue. And since this is the 3rd generation, you also have to somehow include Gen 2 Pokemon as well as Gen 3 Pokemon, because Ruby and Sapphire had also already came out when this game came out. So this is the part where we actually get to encounter Gen 2 Pokemon. So you can find Wooper and Fire Red only. In Leaf Green instead you'll find Meryl. In Fire Red you can find Psyduck, and Leaf Green you can find Slowpoke. And then when you're fishing you can find Magikarp, Poliwag, Goldeen, Poliwhirl, and Gyarados. And now we go inside. Alright, welcome to the Icefall Cave. So, in the Icefall Cave, there is a giant waterfall that we can't get past right now. That only could hint to what we need in order to get past that. So right there you can get an Ultra Ball.
And go ahead and fall down here. Yeah, if you go ahead and this is kind of a puzzle here. If you what is it? Stand on the ice tiles once, then they crack, and then if you step on them again, then you fall through. So I'm going to go ahead and head down over here, and this will give us the Never Melt Ice, which actually I'm going to give to Sheldon. Trying to remember my nicknames that I gave to my Pokemon. So Never Melt Ice is a hold item that allows you to raise the power of Ice-type moves. And also, I just realized that I messed up. Actually, that's fine. I need to backtrack out of here anyway, so not a big deal. Down. Okay. Oh wait, actually, never mind. I did not mess up. I thought for some reason I might have forgot to get this item, but yeah, this is the path that I need to take. So never mind. And we get HM07 for Waterfall. And so with the Waterfall HM, we can go ahead and teach it, or teach one of our Pokemon. I got Lapras out, so that way, because oh, Sheldon wouldn't have been able to use it anyway, so I guess it was a good thing I came prepared. Actually, I wouldn't have wanted to teach Waterfall to Sheldon anyway, because you really don't use Waterfall all that much, so it'd be kind of a waste to teach Sheldon Waterfall anyway, even if it could. Alright, so we use Waterfall to climb this very large waterfall. And then we head down. Ooh, what is happening here? Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in the cave. Do as I say, or you'll have me to answer to. Aw, shut it, lady, and leave us be. Man, you guys have no idea who you're talking to. Don't let your glasses get all seamed up. Wow, that's harsh. Sure, I can do that. Catching Pokemon, selling them off? That's a bad thing! Yeah, but you're also doing that for a very wrong reason. Fights, because this is supposed to be the post game, right? So I expect the fights to be, you know, a bit more higher level, but I'm not getting that. Oh, Ice Beam on a Rocket Grunt? The Pokemon are in the Rocket Warehouse on 5 Island. I doubt you'll ever make it into the Rocket Warehouse. Oh, great. Really? Is the security that tight in the Rocket Warehouse? Oh, man. So this is the home of Lorelei. 4 Island. Alright, so, I guess I forgot to mention the Pokemon you can find here. You can find a pretty good number of Pokemon here. You can find Seal, Golbat, Zubat, Dugong. And then when you go really deep here, you can find Swinub, Delibird, Sneasel, some Gen 2 Pokemon right there. And then when you're surfing or fishing, you can find Tentacool, Tentacruel. You can actually find Lapras here. 1% chance, by the way. So you can actually get multiple Lapras in this game, which is pretty cool. Normally, whenever you find a Lapras, you'd only get one opportunity at getting a Lapras, but you have more than one opportunity to get a Lapras here, which is pretty nice. Then in Fire Red, you can find Horsey, and Leaf Green, find Krabby. Fire Red, you can find Shelter. Leaf Green instead, you can find Staryu. And then Fire Red, you can find Seadra, and then Kingler in Leaf Green. So, alright. And so, with that, now we can actually go to, well, we're supposed to go to 5 Island next, but before we do that, there's one more thing that I would like to get here. That is by rock smashing this rock, because it would bother me if I didn't get this. But we get a star piece. Alright, and with that, that is going to be it for this episode of Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. And next time, we're going to head over to 5 Island. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.